One very ridiculous analysis of Australian immigration going on in social media by senior immigration analyst from Australia that over numbers of migrants exceed limit, and they are quoting examples 30 years before data. They are comparing data taken 30 years before. No doubt, migration numbers increased in all countries. No doubt, population burst is there, population increasing. No doubt, if you will count the numbers of the people who are coming 30 years before to Australia, to other countries, they were very less in numbers, and the people who are going now in 2025, they are almost 3-4 times more, even more times more. Why you are comparing 30 years before? Just compare 5 years before. But what I want to tell you in my clip, that numbers of migrants increase is not the matter. Technical solution of immigration is something else, which these news are confusing policymakers, because when they think number of migrants increase, when they think we are full up, they start thinking to close immigration. They start thinking to decrease immigration. They never think at the angle they should be. Actual reasons are different. I am mentioning in my clip the basic root cause of the migration crisis within Australia, first of all, because now I am recording for Australia. Therefore, I will speak about Australia. This analysis, which people are doing by free speakings in social media, as there are no checks. All parties believe, all people believe they are right. But what one have mind, you people can think by yourself. Therefore, please create your opinion by watching multiple ideas. If you will see one idea and you will become a one idea individual, anybody will say to you, you will accept. I don't say don't accept even my opinions as well until you will not verify by your mind. Think what I am talking, that's right or wrong. If that ideas are closer to your opinions, then accept. Otherwise, you can reject as well. These are opinions, these are analysis, but some analysis are very confusing for Australian citizens, Australian immigrants. For example, this analysis which is telling 30 years before, number of the migrants who entered Australia, they were very, very less. And after 30 years, now they are talking about now September 2025. Now the people who are coming in Australia, they are bulk in numbers. No doubt about this, numbers increase, but this is not the reason of the migration crisis. The reason I am going to tell you, and then you think that how much I am right. Numbers of migrants will naturally increase. First of all, I will justify this thing. When populations are increasing, when the people who are living in Australia increasing, their families are increasing, the population, they are increasing by 2 in numbers throughout the world. Definitely they will call their families from home countries. More people in Australia, more skilled people will be required, more companies will open, more job will be created, more universities and colleges will open. These universities, colleges have to bear their expenses as well. They will invite more students from overseas. It's very simple. It's almost, why you are comparing 30 years before. Reason I will tell you later on. I'm just telling, first of all, this thing, very confusing statements issued by some immigration analyst within Australia. Therefore, I think this is important to tell some facts. If you are telling that 30 years before numbers are less, I will say 5 years before, just to compare. 5 years before numbers will be less, and after 5 years, mean 2020, you just compare data with 2025, the numbers will automatically increase. You just count the number of the companies within any country, just compare within Australia, the number of the companies increases, population increase. One man was handling one family. Now one man has 4 sons, 5 sons. Now 5 sons are handling that family. 5 sons are opening their businesses and they are opening their companies. Out of one company in just 3 to 4 years, as compared to the one company, one business, 5 people are doing their own business. They need more skilled worker, more colleges open, more universities open. They need more students. Definitely the numbers will increase. This is not the cause of immigration. Immigration cause is that, which I am telling again and again, I will tell in this clip also, that migration system is not being assessing properly immigrants during immigration system. Filtration system is not properly checked migrants by true way, because there are bulk of applications. One officer is checking a lot of applicants. It is very difficult to verify all documents of one immigrant. Problem is only one. It never means that immigration system is not working at top level. They are working at top level. It will happen when you are assessing applications from the country you don't know. From that country you don't know. You don't know which type of documents they can prepare. You don't know which type of the tricks they will use, because you are not living there. The migration officers are not living there. They did not have any idea. They will just rely on the file and they will say, verify this document. This psychology the people of that country studied. Immigration officers are studying the people of the country they are assessing, and the people of the country, the migrants, are studying immigration officers. Consultants especially, they are using tricks. There must be effective one individual at least, appointed from each country from where the migrants are coming. Not the people who are sitting in embassies, just a very less thinking, and they are just calling migrants by very simple way. They are technically brothers of the local people. They did not have idea how to check them. Any technical man who knows which tricks are being used, he will tell, verify this document. This man will be clearly assessed. He is a useful person or useless person. In simple words, embassies, the migration system are not able to distinguish between useful, useless migrant, useful migrants still sitting back in own countries, and useless individuals reached Australia, Canada, US, UK, when they will not work, when they will not follow laws, when they will do corruption, when they will do some irrelevant thing, definitely these protests will occur. Thank you very much.